Hey, Eric.
Hi, Chris.
You like baths?
I couldn't tell you the last time I took
you like bathing. Let's put it that way. You like the bathing.
I did it like an hour before I came here. Soap, shampoo,
what
toothpicks.
What kind of soap do you use?
The cheapest available at the store.
Now, what
you
if
can
you
get like 10 bars of Dove for like fucking $3.50.
Now, what if you wanted to bathe with something more exquisite? Like soap?
Like beads.
Beads? You can bathe with beads?
Yeah.
Really?
If you put enough soap on them,
Are
I
those
guess.
the things you drop in the water and they explode?
Yes. I haven't actually used those, but they seem fun.
Is it like when you drop a Mentos in a...
Coke?
Yeah.
And throw it up behind work and throw it at the brick wall and it bounce off at a million miles an hour?
Yeah, it explodes and you're clean?
Yeah, it's
fucking
great. Yep.
Well, how would you like to get clean with soap made from goat's milk? Apparently that's popular. It's a thing. You can do that. Would you do it?
Are you promoting something? Can I say something insulting?
No, you can say something insulting. It's fine.
Why the fuck would you... Are we playing Fight Club where we're making lye when we're stealing stuff and burning each other with it? Why the fuck are we making...
Making lye?
Yeah.
What is making lye?
In Fight Club when they make soap, they take like lye and tallow and they burn each other and they steal fat from fucking liposuction patients.
Well, apparently people really like bathing with goat milk products.
Fuck do you have to do that? Why the fuck do you have to do that?
I don't know.
Why the fuck do you have to do that?
But if you want...
Is it vegan?
I don't think so.
It can't be.
It can't be. It's with a goat.
Continue, please.
Well, if you want to do that,
yeah,
you can go search on the internet for the Goat Cafe, and probably...
And you can learn why the fuck someone would do that.
You could learn why somebody would do that, and you can probably figure out when those goat soaps are going to be sold by following them on their various social media feeds, because I don't think their business is quite up yet. But I think you should do that, because I told my sister I would promote her new business, because my sister has a lot of goats.
All right. So this is not a paid promotion. This is a friend promotion.
No, right, exactly.
You did the right thing, Chris. I'm sorry that I was overtly critical and questioned the necessity of a pod. Is it a product or a podcast?
It's a product.
It's a product.
It's a product.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to make it.
They're going to make the product.
And then they're going to sell it. Where on Maslow's hierarchy of needs do you have to be in order to use goat soap?
Everyone needs soap. And I think, like you said, a lot of people want to spend money on like extravagantly fancy, like the water bottle game is systematically out of control at this point with the amount that people have, the colors they are, the texture.
Yeah.
Like I bought this one like 4 years ago and it holds water in it and it keeps it cold. Fucking done for life until I lose it or it breaks.
I've had that coffee thermos for quite a while too. They have chickens that ride the goats.
You mean hot sounds I recorded?
Welcome to Retrograde Amnesia, a comprehensive podcast where we discuss classic Japanese role-playing games chapter by chapter, beat by beat. Welcome back to Season 8, Episode 16 of our coverage of Phantasy Star 4, The End of the Millennium. My name is once again Chris, and I am once again joined by Eric.
Once again, Chris, I'm in your goddamn basement.
Second time this week, maybe? No, second time in like 4 days, though.
Third time in 8 days.
Third time in 8 days.
Third time in 8 days.
Well, we're on a roll here. We have a buffer to rebuild. We're also joined by the RealNet, a collective of patrons who are watching us record this podcast live on a secret video feed found at patreon.com/retroam. You can go there and receive access to the RealNet for $1 American.
We're also joined by the Fake Net, a voice that comes out of the computer to help us, who, like me, is also listening to Pixel Project Radio.
Initializing Fake Net.
I find Pixel Project Radio soothing and delightful. I most enjoy the Quest 64 episode.
Hello, FakeNet, and thank you for listening to Pixel Project Radio, a podcast I always accidentally want to call Pixel Rick's Podcast.
That is not the correct name, but it is amusing, and I think he might enjoy that.
Yes, thank you, Rick, for your support, and I'm going to be on that podcast. I don't know when the podcast will actually come out, but I'm going to record that like sometime in the next couple weeks.
And don't spoil which game, but I will say that it is a game that we have covered here before at Retrograde Amnesia.
It's the one game I can't stop thinking about.
That's a big hint.
Yeah.
And if you want to listen to someone, like neither Chris nor I can actually talk with our mouths. We're both horrible at it. Without the editing room, this podcast would be unlistenable. Rick has an exceptional voice. Listen to Rick.
Radio Rick voice? How do you get a Radio Rick voice? You got to smoke a lot of Marlboro Reds in the 60s? Or you just have it?
I don't know that smoking... I mean, I know it crisps up your voice, but I think there's like a bell curve on that where like
true.
you can only maintain that level of smoke voice gravelness.
Well, Rick and I have talked about podcast gear before. Maybe he's just better at podcast gear than I am.
That's possible. Yeah, Chris is uneducated. He's just winging it. You want to go to the shuttle?
I want to go to the shuttle. Look at the space map.
We're back in the shuttle. The map pulls up and a new word appears. What is it?
It's Curran, like Duran, but Curran.
Do you know why this has appeared on our space map?
Because we have access to go to the Curran now.
But how did we get that access?
Did Wren give it to us with his...
No. Do you recall a strange item we picked up in the previous episode?
Space map?
No. Do you recall
a sea chart?
No. The sea chart is from Lunar. That is a separate video game.
What is it, Eric?
Canceller.
The Canceller sends us here?
We picked up something called a Canceller. Whatever that is, gave us the location of Curran.
Well, that's not very exciting.
No,
I thought we had the location of Curran because
Wren told us about it.
Wren said we had to go there because that's where the actual problem is occurring, not where he is in Zelen.
Look, cause and effect, I don't understand it. One thing happens, another thing happens somewhere else. We're in the fucking spaceship. Let's go to Curran. We get back in the ship and it makes a god-awful noise on takeoff.
Oh, no.
We put turd water in the fuel tank. God damn it. Music suspicion plays. Manga panel cutscene. The ship is appearing to go Super Space Sonic. Chaz, sweating in anime. Wren, looking almost psychotic confidence. Chaz raises the alarm.
What's going on? Something feels wrong.
An actual alarm sounds. Flashing red lights and producing a diagram of the ship with bad red shit happening in the engine area.
Do you think Chaz always feels like something is wrong? Because it seems like he's always the first one to become suspicious.
Yeah, but I don't see Chaz as someone who has anxiety either. I think he just has like a natural danger detector.
Maybe that's his special boy power.
He can detect danger?
He's got a spider sense. A little bit.
But can he do shit about anything, though? That's the question.
Not yet, but maybe. I mean, now that Alice is dead, he's going to have to, right?
There's no one else. Wren says a sentence you never want anyone to say in space.
There is an unidentified energy reaction coming from the engine room.
I doubt Rune or Chaz knew what an engine was 20 minutes ago, but now Rune adds.
Problems in the engine room? That's bad. Well, let's go see what's going on.
Chaz can't focus on real problems, instead once again becoming mired in interpersonal issues.
I told you, stop taking charge. So this is still the little Rune Chaz rivalry where he doesn't want Rune to be the cool guy, to be in charge.
I don't know that Rune necessarily trusts Chaz at this point.
Is this like when Chris Pratt and Chris Hemsworth were on the spaceship at the same time? And Chris Pratt didn't like how handsome Chris Hemsworth was, and he wanted to be the good-looking one in the room, right?
I prefer Chris Pine. Actually, no, fuck that. I prefer Chris Pontius.
Who's Chris Pontius?
Jackass.
Oh, okay. Chris Pine. I haven't seen Chris Pine in anything in a while.
He's out there.
The D&D movie, right?
That was a fantastic film.
It was a great movie.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Avengers Infinity War.
Right.
When they pick Thor up off the fucking
space.
And then he gets jealous of his muscles. That's what's going on
If
here
I had to pick, I do think Hemsworth is slightly more attractive than Chris Pine. Or Chris, fuck, it doesn't matter. Your name's Chris too. Fuck you.
Fuck all Chris's.
Music, red alert plays. One vertical panel is the red ship walls against some aqua blue windows. A stunning contrast. The other panel, a horizontal stretcher, finds the camera behind Chaz and Rika as they stare at a masked man. Brown hood, blue eyes, breathing mask, purple robotic hands. Chaz uses a word no one should use when they are trying to intimidate a foe.
Yikes! Who are you?
The man with no name remarks.
Oh my, I've been found out already.
New manga panel, Chaz, Rika, and Rune, awash in red light, stare down their opponent with strength and vigor. He continues.
Well, it doesn't matter now whether I sabotage the engines or kill you right here. You're not getting to Curran.
How did this guy get on the ship? Was he on our Lansdale ship, or was he hanging out with Wren for the last 500 years or whatever?
Oh, you mean did he stow away from Moldavia, or did he stow away from Zelen?
He would have had to come from Moldavia, right? Like, there's no way this fucker's on Zelen. Was there even an escape pod up? Like, is Wren just hanging out?
Or he's been on Zelen the whole time?
Yeah, for this moment.
He does have a particular motif that I appreciate and I always love.
Yeah.
It's robots with cloaks. I don't know if he's a robot, but he looks robotic.
Oh, I couldn't disagree more. Two of the most fucked up things I've seen in my life is Master Chief with a cloak and then Megatron with a cloak in one of the bad Transformers movies.
Megatron had a cloak in one of the...
Yeah, he was in the desert and he wore like a burlap sack type thing around.
I would have liked that. That might have won me over.
You've seen that movie. I know you've seen that one.
Which one is it?
The third one or the second one? Pick one.
It was Dark of the Moon, the third one.
I have definitely seen those two.
Yeah.
Wow. There was a Transformers cartoon called Transformers Armada.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a character named Scavenger. You may be familiar with him. He's one of the Constructicons in the normal canon.
Bottom right leg, right.
But he had a desert cloak on in that show, and I always thought that was cool as hell.
The robots have no need for cloth.
What about the Sandrock Gundam? It had a cloak when it was in the desert.
I will not comment on Gundams.
You won't?
I said robots.
Gundams are robots.
It's a mecha.
Yeah, you're right. Gundams are suits. They're mecha.
They're suits.
They're suits.
They're suits.
Yeah. What is the Optimus Prime if not a suit?
The toy originally was designed to be a mecha when it was Convoy or whatever. It was only determined to be a leader class true motherfucker when it was brought over here by Hasbro.
Oh, yeah. Mel also brings up that the Gundam Exia also had a cloak. Robots with cloaks are cool. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this.
And any robot with a cloak is my friend.
Okay.
And
well,
I will die for them.
That's good. If your tires are slashed tomorrow, you can blame the uncloaked robot.
I mean, Gundam did deploy a lot of cloaks. Now that the real has reminded me of all these different really cool ones.
Thanks, Chris. Manga panel cutscene.
What about didn't Billy's gear in?
That was a cape. That is not the same fucking thing. Don't even try to say that's the same fucking thing. It's way different. Starscream has a cape too. That's also awesome. A cape is not a cloak. FakeNet is a cape, a cloak.
Initializing FakeNet.
No, heroes wear capes and motherfuckers wear cloaks.
Fucking hit me with bullshit like that. I can't believe you just tried.
Does he have any Star War in him?
What?
This robot guy with a cloak and a breathing thing.
He appears to have the Motavian face mask breather thing, but I don't necessarily know if that's a Star War.
What if it's Grizz?
That would be a twist, right? We kill Grizz aboard the fucking... He's just fucking with us?
All right, I'm sorry. I'm off cloaks.
Music, Defeated a Blow plays, and we're fighting the Chaos Sorcerer.
Yeah.
Which stands for Chaos Sorcerer.
I thought it was Chowsosaurus.
Chowsosaurus?
Yeah.
That doesn't Sonic Adventure 4.
Oh, okay, good.
Be careful. He has a staff, and he's holding his hand in a finger configuration that suggests he knows magic.
Yeah, it's specifically Nimpo.
Ninpo.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ninja magic.
Oh, yes. I've played that in Ninja Blade.
Yeah, sure.
I attack him with regular attacks. Wren has come equipped with a energy bazooka.
Mm-hmm.
I kill the Chaos Sorcerer in 4 hits. How about you, Chris?
I decided to look at Wren's skills to see what he's got out there.
What's he got?
He's got Barrier, Spark, Flare, and Recover.
I think Barrier might be the most useful spell in the game.
Barrier's pretty good. I did also note that Chaos Sorcerer casted the spell Flalele, the one that Rune knows, so he must be some sort of magician as well.
That or he stole some knowledge.
But yes, I also killed him in a few hits, and Chaz learned the technique Bros.
You defeated him at blows?
No, Chaz learned Bros.
Music, Red Alert resumes. Manga panel cutscene. That red vertical slice of the ship is back, but now it makes another awful sound and wraps itself in lightning, suggesting this place is either on fire or that fucking thing is shorting out. Chaz does not realize the danger. They are all in.
Yippee! It's great that we won.
At this moment, do you think we're ever going to interrogate who the hell that guy was or what he was doing here, or that was just a thing to fight in space?
Things happen in Phantasy Star 4 very quickly, so I feel like I'm going to forget about this guy very quickly, and hopefully it'll come back around, or hopefully we're going to get some sense of who the next antagonist is since we've already defeated Zeo.
Yeah,
we know that Dark Falls Forest.
It's Dark Force. It's also been Dark Phallus before. I think Dark Force is what we're dealing with in America.
We know that the Dark Force is out there, but we don't actually know what his machinations are in the physical world.
Right, or if he's mastered Terras Kasi.
Yeah.
New manga panel. Rune looks on like a smooth guy. Chaz screams and cries with both hands. Rune laments.
Well, we're really out of commission now.
Chaz has less of a clue than any hero protagonist thus far.
Rune, couldn't you have applied a little bit of self-control?
Rune is finally bothered by all of this shit.
Shut up. You're in no position to talk.
New manga panel. Wren sitting at the controls, turning his head over his shoulder to speak.
We're off our intended flight path. It's impossible to get back in that orbit. We will be able to make a crash landing on Dezolis, the third planet in the system. Shall we try?
Chris is a Dezolis guy. I'm a Dezolis guy. You don't have to deal with that.
That's fine. Do you feel safe with Wren? Because I feel safe with Wren.
Well, I already, in the previous episode, I speculated that Wren, he was not someone to necessarily trust in all of this.
Oh, really? Okay, so I'm a Wren truster and you're perhaps not.
Right. When Red said Curran caused the disasters on Matopia, remember he shifted all the blame to Curran and not to Zelen. Gotcha. So I was like, oh, so this guy just wants us to go attack something else. And he's really good at fighting and he carries a bazooka and he's a huge robot who's intimidating. Like, I think he may not be on the up and up. We could have an accidental villain in our party.
Oh, shit.
New manga panel, Jesus fuck dude. It's Chaz's dumb face looking dumb as hell with a mixture of surprise and idiocy. They truly intended to make this man look stupid as hell right here.
Yeah.
Chaz does, however, call this one correctly.
What do you mean, shall we? We have no choice, do we?
New manga panel, Wren sitting at the controls, but the point of view now faces him in the pilot chair. Wren confirms.
This is true. One crash landing coming up.
New manga panel, Rika looks excited. Rune stares down, but it's Rika who remarks,
Whee! A crash landing. Cool.
Are you into Rika's behavior here, Chris? Because I am.
Yeah, does Rika not understand danger yet?
I don't think she has a mortal soul.
Oh, interesting.
Like, I think if you cut one of her arms off, she's fine, right?
I think you're right. She probably doesn't have a mortal soul if she was created by the computer.
That's right. If she does not fear death, then she would be having a great time here.
Unless, in your opinion, the mortal soul is simply the algorithm of your life, then that can be created on a computer.
Could Shang Tsung take her soul?
It depends on if Shang Tsung's magic has computers in it, or nanotech.
Hang on. Fake Net, can Shang Tsung take Cyrax's soul in Mortal Kombat 3?
Initializing fake net.
Fight!
Information unknown. Shang Tsung does not perform a soul-stealing fatality in Mortal Kombat 3. However, it's worth noting that Cyrax, Sector, and Cybersmoke all used to be real guys. Men. Rika was never a real human person.
Well,
That's going to answer that question, right? Yeah.
That's totally fine. Yeah. I'm glad we arrived here. Thank you.
Chaz asked the same question I plan to ask someone if they happen to die in my arms.
What are you saying? Hey, are you okay? Hey.
Wren tells Beavis to settle down.
Calm down, Chaz. You should endeavor not to let your blood pressure become too high.
Rune doubles down.
Relax.
Chaz deploys the forbidden hero word again.
Why are you all looking so unconcerned? Yikes.
New manga panel. The crippled ship approaches a blue, icy planet. Music Dezolis Field 1 plays. The screen features that blue planet with the accompanying text.
The third planet in the Algol star system. It's an extremely cold planet covered in snow and ice.
World map planetside, the world appears to be covered in ice, like Chris said, and in the middle of a blizzard. Our ship, from an absurdly close angle, then skitters to a halt on top of what we'll learn is the Temple of Raja. In a scene that I can only describe as hilarious, Wren then opens the bay door and walks out of it as if it's a completely casual action. New manga panel, Chaz steps foot out of the spaceship doorway. He says,
We're safe. But, wow, what a flamboyant landing.
New manga panel, green guy in a hat with a white robe. This is Raja, and he says,
How strange. It's raining machines.
Great joke, Chris.
It is
Excellent
raining.
joke.
He's on one right now.
Do you feel like you are witness to a procession of absurdities happening right now?
The past 25 minutes of game time, we've received the absolute unit of an android,
Who beat the brakes off an invader.
a chaos sorcerer, a stowaway, and now a green guy with a rosary.
He's a rosary?
He's holding beads.
When's the last time you prayed the rosary?
Last time I prayed the rosary?
Yeah, the full fucking thing.
Oh, I don't know. 6th grade?
Yeah, I'm about 6th or 8th grade. There was a tornado happening at one point, and I prayed the rosary in my basement that God...
Oh, you mean like willingly?
Yeah, not for school, for to do it for fun.
Never.
Or protection spells.
I don't think I ever prayed the rosary.
Yeah, good job, Chris. You didn't believe in that?
No,
I did.
I had my own protection spells. I had barrier.
Yeah, I've ran on my team. You do not need the rosary. Chaz the idiot deploys A.
Huh?
So Raja changes the subject and asks,
You? What on earth are you?
Chaz does not answer, and instead tells the audience about green guys.
Ah, it's a Desolesian. It's the first one I've ever seen.
You ever seen a guy in a book, then you see him in real life?
A guy in a book, you mean like a type of guy or a guy?
A guy.
A guy.
Like, for example, I saw Scottie Pippen in a basketball card, then my dad took me to a Bulls exhibition game in '94, and Scottie Pippen was there.
I saw The Big Show on television, and then I saw The Big Show at the movie theater.
That's cool. That's cool. Yes, my brother went to a wrestling thing to see The Big Show specifically in the late 90s, and when I asked him how it was, he said The Big Show threw up.
I saw him wrestle as the Big Show at some point. I was at the event where The Undertaker came out in the motorcycle.
For the first time?
Yeah.
American Badass?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It was at Freedom Hall.
It's like, why the fuck is The Undertaker dressed like that now?
It was wild. The thing about live wrestling is you have no idea what's going on.
Fuck no, dude.
Because there's no announcers to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
And you can't hear anything, in my experience.
Everyone should go to a wrestling taping at least once, I think.
Everyone should go to a small wrestling event.
As well. I mean, if nothing else qualifies. Yeah. Chris and I went to a small wrestling event a year and a half ago.
That was pretty funny.
That was all right.
Cuddle lost the puddle. Cuddle Puddle says, I'm family friends with the Nasty Boys.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's great. Everyone should be family friends with one wrestler duo. Raja will not allow Chaz to dissociate with a non-answer. He repeats his question.
Answer me, you bonehead. You've destroyed an important temple.
Chaz apologizes.
Sorry about that.
New manga panel. Rika, Wren, and Rune emerge from the ship. Rika asks Chaz,
is anything wrong?
Wren acknowledges the horror of the situation.
It looks like we've crushed someone's house.
A frustrated Raja continues to ask the same question.
Who are you people? A girl with horns and a mechanical doll.
Rika takes offense.
These are ears, I tell you.
So does Wren.
Please use the word android, will you?
How do you feel about mechanical doll being a word for a robot?
If that's the only language that you have to describe it, I think if he doesn't have the word robot in his vocabulary,
Mechanical doll is
then
where it comes
mechanical
out.
doll might work.
I was curious because there's an untranslated Saturn RPG, maybe a JRPG that I've always been fascinated with because it has a cool art direction and good music. It's called Cyberdoll, and I think it's also about robots. So I didn't know if Mechanical Doll, Cyberdoll was a translation thing.
In Gundam Wing, if we can go back to Gundam for just a moment,
Of course.
if I'm not mistaken, there was a variant of the mobile suit. They were called the mobile dolls, and they required no pilot.
Cool.
So there you go.
Yeah. Those have action figures.
I think they were like cannon fodder kind of suits.
Everybody has to fight the Foot Clan at some point, Chris.
That's true. Android, the droid, whatever.
This entire conversation has broken Rune.
Quiet, you old fart.
The manga panels fade away, and we're back to the real-life screen of the ship on top of this shit. Raja goes on one.
I see. From Moltavia on a ship that flies, or flew anyway, before it fell. That's extraordinary. 4 Moltavians flee, fly, and fall right on my temple hall. Is he trying to rhyme?
I think he's trying to rhyme. I think we're doing a rhyming thing here.
Are we doing it? Is he rapping or is he just rhyming?
He is not bad. If he does it more than twice, he's rapping. But right now, he's just rhyming. Rika, the would-be colonizer, takes joy in the destruction she helped cause.
Ha ha ha, what a funny old man.
Chaz says, which, thank you for your contribution, sir. Wren takes a step forward and tells Chaz and the gang,
Chaz, this shuttle is done for. It's beyond repair.
we just got a space shuttle, and now it's all fucked up, and we're stuck on a shit planet.
Things are happening fast in Phantasy Star 4. We already need our second ship after just getting our first ship.
Chaz wants someone else to solve this specific problem.
What shall we do?
Riga has an idea.
Hey, old man.
The old man declares his name.
My name is Raja. You better remember that, little girl.
Rika remembers her manners so she can ask another question.
Ah, yes, Raja. Are there any facilities where we can fix this ship?
Raja ignores the insane presumption but answers honestly.
None that I know of.
Rika follows that up with another insane
Then
question.
how are you going to fix our ship?
Raja responds with a denial and then a tease.
I'm not, but I do have some welcome news for you.
Chaz impatiently repeats the same word 4 times.
What?
Raja hits us with an incredible fortune.
There is another ship that can travel the skies.
Rika wants to make sure he spoke correctly.
There are other spaceships on Dezolis?
Chaz is more impatient and demands answers the hell right now.
Tell us where, old man.
Raja the Crafty issues an ultimatum.
Okay, but I'll tell on one condition.
Rune Feifong Wong's the word.
A condition?
Raja seems to ignore the imperative weight of the condition.
This sounds interesting. Take me along.
The condition is to take him along.
Yes,
We're getting another party member.
We do have an open slot after all.
Chaz can't believe this shit.
What?
So Raja makes his intentions clear.
If you do, I'll overlook the destruction of the temple.
Chris, who's in the wrong here, by the way? Should we have found somewhere else to crash land our spaceship?
We should have, but in the circumstance in which we could not, we should at least be spending some time to make amends for this, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't fuck up a guy's house. The least you can do is use your carpentry skills to build him a lean-to of some sort so he can maintain domicile.
Well, maybe he could use the crashed ship as his new house.
Actually, yeah, that's great.
It's probably got some good stuff in there.
There's a bathroom.
Probably.
The gang and Chaz then step away to discuss the matter away from Raja, who is 2 feet away. Chaz fears what I also fear.
I don't want to drag this old man around with us. What shall we do?
Rika replies like my young robot girlfriend would obviously reply if someone asked her about me.
I don't mind. I like him. He's kind of interesting.
Rune says what we're all thinking.
I don't think we have much choice.
Wren confirms what we're all thinking.
It seems like a very practical choice.
That's good enough for Chaz. He says,
Oh?
And then all 4 of our party members turn to face Raja, with Chaz telling him.
Then let's go.
Raja confirms and decides to spill the beans right away.
Great. Now listen carefully. A long time ago, Parmenians came here to Dezolis on a ship that traveled the skies. It is said that the ships still exist in the town of their descendants.
So we can execute Raja now, right? He told us the information.
Yeah, we've... beans are spilt.
Chaz, the boy who will believe anything, now becomes a skeptic.
Is this true?
Raja doubles down.
Of course it's true.
Wren takes a knee in my mind and tries to explain the circumstances of our current situation.
Chaz, under the circumstances, we have no choice but to rely on this information and go there.
Rika gets us started.
And where is this town?
Raja answers, deploying the funniest town name I've ever heard in a JRPG.
It's a Parmenian town called Tyler, a short distance northwest of here. Everyone, let's get going.
Chris, there was a guy in Phantasy Star 2 named Tyler.
There was.
We'll learn more about him just a bit later.
Oh, okay.
Chaz unloads 2/3 of a full McConaughey.
All right.
Raja gets in formation, and we're off.
We did it. We made it through here.
Do you want to explore the Temple of Raja?
I do.
Or what's left of it?
Broken Echo Juan says, feels extremely lucky to crash the spaceship into the building with the guy who knows about the other spaceship.
Yeah.
How this
It's
game
fate.
kind of goes.
Yeah.
If we need a spaceship, the facility is going to emerge from the sand. If we need another spaceship, an old man's going to know about it. It's just
called manifesting, Chris.
Yeah, manifest destiny or manifest spaceship.
Wasn't manifest destiny just the right to all land? I guess we are taking this guy's land, essentially.
Yeah, it was the concept of taking what is out there in the wilds.
4 hours.
The outer wilds.
The Temple of Raja has green marble floors, orange is entry tiles with hourglass designs. There's a silver table over to the right, 1 screen, 2 identical NPCs are here. One of them says,
"Are you going to be okay without us?" Raja replies, "Oh, I'll be fine. It's boring staring at the same faces all the time."
That's kind of a joke about the lack of diversity in NPCs.
They all have the same faces?
I think so. Also, yeah, these are just native Dezolans. There's no name for their particular race, just Dezolans. Because Parmenians, that's us, we're humans. Matavians are the Jabba-looking dudes.
Yeah.
And Dezolans are these guys.
I'm with you. The other guy says, "Raja, sir, are you taking another pleasure trip to the country?"
Pleasure trip.
I love pleasure trips. What's your favorite place to go on your pleasure trip?
Like just for me?
Just any kind of pleasure trip you can think of.
Ice cream.
You don't have to go on a trip to get ice cream.
I do. It involves getting in my car, which is quite a tough thing to do after a long day of work and running.
Okay, I was more
this way, Chris. I've had a gift card in my wallet that I'm holding up right here to Sweet Savannah's. It's an ice cream shop down the street.
Yeah.
I got this gift card in summer 2024. It's got $25 on it. There's still $25 on it because I can't get in my car to go get the fucking ice cream. It is a trip. It's a treat. For pleasure.
Well, I went there on Monday. I should have called you. You could come with us.
Fucking damn it, yeah.
Because I also had a gift card.
You fucked me.
My kids had gift cards. And we went there, and it was nice. A nice outing. They were nice to each other.
It's a perfectly normal yogurt shop. What's your pleasure zone?
I mean, now that you've opened up the floodgates to being able to... Anything can be a pleasure.
What brings you dopamine? Is it the robot store?
Or I have to travel. I don't go to the robot store anymore because look at all these robots I haven't built because I don't build robots anymore because I'm too busy.
Yeah, but you could have more.
But then I have to build them.
Yeah. Life's about having things.
Is it?
No. It's the opposite of what life should be. However, I still continue to acquire things.
My pleasure trip is... Oh, okay. Here's my pleasure trip. I have 4 hours until I have to pick a kid up.
Okay. And you're off work?
I'm off work.
He's off work.
It's sunny outside.
We're not recording a podcast?
Yes.
You don't have to play a fucking video game. It's free time.
And I can do whatever I want.
Do whatever you want.
He can do whatever he wants.
And so I did this on Sunday. I did this.
Do whatever you wanted.
I got in my car. I drove to the comic book store.
Hell yeah.
Bought some comic books.
Yeah.
And then I went to... I was like, I got some time to kill. I'm gonna go down to the mall.
Wow.
And I'm gonna walk around the mall. And there's nothing in the mall anymore. I went to not the one that's called the mall, but the other one, the one that's called a center.
Oxmoor.
Yeah. And there's not really anything there that I would want to partake in.
Yeah.
So I went to Dick's Sporting Goods in there.
There's a Dick's in there. Yeah.
I bought this shirt because it was on
North Face
sale.
shirt. Nice shirt,
I
Chris.
needed a plain black shirt.
Got a black shirt.
The shirt is black.
Yeah. And then I got in my car and I drove in the direction where I needed to meet my sister to pick up my kid because he was with her. And I went the long way. The GPS said I was going to get there too early, so I was like, I'm going to go the opposite way and see what the GPS does.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I did that.
Fuck the computer, yeah.
And then I was driving there and I was like, there's a Publix right here. I've never been to Publix before, at least not in Kentucky. I've only been to Publix in Florida.
That's right.
So I went into Publix and I bought some oats and almond milk with a touch of honey and a thing of sushi. And then I sat in my car and ate sushi by myself for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I picked my kid up. It was great.
Fucking big day out. 4 or 5 years ago, I think I asked you a similar question, like what's your ideal no responsibilities day? And you said something along the lines of going to Target where no one will ask me questions and look at pants.
Yeah.
So I think you've added multiple destinations to this. You've had a real adventure as opposed to just a single.
I don't really like going to Target anymore.
Yeah, no one does. It's fine.
I don't like going anywhere. I don't like, if I'm going to have one of these moments, I don't want it to be necessarily to be a retail excursion,
A consumer fantasy.
Yeah, I would have gone to the park and ran or walked, but it was really cold that day and I didn't want to deal with the cold. So
yeah.
Anyway, that's my pleasure trip. Sorry about that.
No, that's
excursion.
great. That's exactly what I asked for. Hopefully Raja can aspire to eat grocery store sushi on his trip.
Yeah,
today.
Well, he does say, you needn't come along this time, so make sure you guard what's left of this place in my absence.
It's kind of like a really good fuck you comment too.
Yeah, like you're
Guard
not
the
very
rubble.
good at magic. I spoke with the ship.
Yeah, what did the ship say?
It said, Chaz said, this is the wreck of the shuttle ship. I guess it'll never fly again.
Rune had some spice.
He says, by the way, it's your fault.
I put Wren as my party leader at this point, and you know what his default investigation line is when you're not doing anything?
I've seen it, but I forgot what it was.
No regularities ahead.
Yes, I love when there's no irregularities ahead. Usually there are in my life.
Dezolis World Map. Music, Dezolis Field 1 plays, and it's snowy as shit out here. Icy as hell. Frozen as fuck. Various shades of black and blue with a grain filter on top. The world is made of denim. I don't know that Chaz has ever seen snow, but that doesn't stop him from saying,
wow, what a heavy snowstorm.
Raja seems to speak of rapid climate change.
This has been going on for 3 months now. This planet has always had a cold climate, but even I have never seen anything like this.
Rune knows what's up.
There must be a malfunction in the Dezolisian climate control system.
He blames the robots, Chris. Climate change has nothing to do with man.
No, I bet the cause of all this lies in Garubek Tower. Is that how you say it?
Yes, I didn't intend that to introduce that line, but that's fine. We can do that. Chaz repeats the proper noun.
The Garubek Tower?
Rika wants facts and answers, and she probes deeper into the mystery.
Raja, what makes you think of that?
Raja replies with a line that I would like to try next time I attempt to justify an insane decision.
It's a feeling I have, and my feelings are always good. Get it?
Can you argue with that?
I can't argue with that. I don't get it, though.
Because it's good feelings, good happenings. Raja knows. After Raja says that, the music briefly stops and he deploys a blank dialogue box. Did you get that?
I didn't notate it if I did.
That was fucking fucked up. He just didn't. It was just his face and he didn't say anything. Like, I thought he was just deadpanning everyone. Like, yeah, get it?
That might have been what was supposed to happen here, because I get this sense that...
Like, the music stopped as well when he did that.
That Raja is like a pun master.
Yes.
But the puns aren't necessarily translating well in the localization of Phantasy Star 4.
Is Raja in spirit a ho-ho-homan?
Oh, he's absolutely a ho-ho-homan in spirit, and maybe literally one day, but yeah, he is for sure.
The music restarts and Rika laughs.
Ha ha ha.
Maybe the music didn't actually stop, but it just stopped and restarted at that point in my video game, and I was extremely attuned to it because it was a strange occurrence.
Yeah.
Chaz says,
ouch.
For some reason, and we have control.
Yeah, what'd you do first?
Fought winter enemies.
No, why didn't you go in the menu?
I wasn't selecting.
Go in the menu and select state and get the info on Raja.
The state.
Have you noticed his portrait? Well, I guess you haven't been there, but his portrait in the status screen, he's got a big, huge, open-mouthed smile. He looks
Raja looks great.
He looks great.
It's like a guy you want to hang out with.
Anyway, Raja is, of course, a priest. His level's 25, and his age, 85.
Oh, I was going to guess. But yeah, that is definitely... I think you qualify for a ho-ho-homan at 68.
Yeah.
Unless you explicitly state it beforehand. It's just assumed that once you turn 68, you ho-ho-ho before and after all conversations.
Well, we also don't know what the average lifespan of these guys are.
Dezolins? Yeah, he could be like a 3.
Possibly. He comes pre-equipped with a silver circlet, a silver rod, and a silver mantle. Silver, that is. All right, what'd you fight out here, Eric?
Mistral Gek.
Yeah, Mistral Gek, more of those little frog creatures, right?
Purple lizard stompers, creepy crawlers. I am glad they use Meseta here, and I'm rewarded with the same currency for beating up monsters.
It is good.
What else did you fight?
I fought a red mole.
I didn't fight that. What do you think that is?
You didn't fight a red mole?
Not here.
Well, Eric, it's a red mole. It is buried up into roughly its belly button into the snow, and it is making what could be considered a jerk-off motions with its hands as it waits to attack.
Did you get Okay, I have something here called snow mole. Which one of us is incorrect?
Neither. There are red moles and snow moles on Dezolis.
I'm looking at a screenshot.
That has to be the correct thing then.
Yeah.
I've written down the wrong information.
Oh, what do you have for snow mole then?
Mole with demon face, rubbing grubby little 2-finger hands together in its ground hole.
Yeah.
Burrows down and pops out. Annoying trope.
True. What else?
Helix.
Yeah, the helix. Those are just like red flies.
Yeah, orange and red flies.
They are strong to a fire magic. Do not cast fire on them.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. No, what you do is you go to the attack option and then you can attack people with like your sword or whatever. And you don't have to worry about texts or spells or any of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you fight the Rajago?
Yeah, why is Raja in the name? Is this thing his?
Could be. It's a more Scorponok looking version of the last Scorponok enemy we saw.
This one's blue and red.
Yeah. More robotic looking.
Finally, we
adapted
have
to the environment.
Dezo Owl, which is a new sprite, IMO.
Dezo
A
Owl.
new thing, an owl, purple wings, red feetsy claws, head bobbing up and down like a Punch-Out character.
I have Sky Tiara.
Yeah, we can call it that.
Okay, maybe it's two different guys.
Dezo Owls and Sky Tiara are two separate owl-based enemies.
In my game, they're called Sky Tiara, or we're talking about two different enemies. Not sure.
We need to investigate what in the shit is going on here with these different enemy names, because I feel like I wouldn't whiff on two of those, but I also believe you because you have screenshots.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I know that the version of the game that you're playing an old ROM and I think we're playing the same ROM, essentially. Because I know with the Nintendo Switch Online version, they changed a few things.
Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't make sense for these things to be called Sky Tiara. They are owls, after all.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
They were really powerful and almost killed me like 3 times. And also, I fought the Snow Slug. Did you get one of those?
I did not.
Oh. Some of these I didn't necessarily fight until I went a little bit further on the map. I don't know if that necessarily changes after you cross a certain point.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know, because things do change in the world map, but I don't know where the threshold is
Yeah.
that adjusts the enemy allotment when you
So
cross it.
maybe that's why. Also, I got in my, what do we call it? Land Rover?
It's a Land Rover.
Land Rover, yeah. And there are 3 unique enemies that the Land Rover will fight. One of them is called Owl Talon, which is a green version of the owls we just spoke about. A Protect Bit, which remember the bit creatures that were in the cyber highway areas?
Of course.
Little floating laser guys. And finally, the LW Admer, a recolored version of the Tom Gugliotta sprite that we fought at the top of that tower.
Is this our first Tom Gugliotta reference, or did we reference him last time when we talked about this?
We referenced him last time because the name started with a sort of a Gugliotta-esque
Right, of course.
Cadence.
Right. Excellent play for the Golden State Warriors.
I always remember Tom Gugliotta as a
NBA Jam Tournament Edition character.
I thought he played for the Wizards or the Bullets when they were.
He did. He played for a lot of teams.
Did you know that one of our friends attended a wedding with him, and he was a nice guy?
With fucking Gugliotta?
Yeah.
Who did that? Why?
Because he was at the same wedding, and he was like, "Are you Tom Gugliotta?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he was a nice guy.
Jesus. What a pull.
Yeah.
Chris, was the Land Rover, was that like in like the loading bay of the spaceship, or do you think that it actually comes out of our pocket?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Is it a Pokeball, or is it a Optimus Prime trailer? Is it a capsule car? I think it's probably a capsule.
Truck.
I think it's probably a capsule car.
Yeah. Just I don't think we're supposed to ask these questions, but there's some logistical operation issues here that are giving me quite the brain puzzle. Chris, next time we're going to go to this town called Rayuan, but let's go to the RealNet instead.
Good job.
Initializing RealNet.
Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. Thank you for joining us today for another recording session. OmniGear says soap is in that perfect wheelhouse of I'm almost broke, but every once in a while I can treat myself.
I think the issue there with my perspective on that is I've never used excellent soap. So, like, I don't know what a better world is in this scenario. I know what the cheapest shit imaginable feels like, and I smell okay.
You ever have somebody, like, develop a specific view of what you like, and then they always buy you that shit?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Why do you think I own so many things that are this color? Like, I'm showcasing, Chris, the aqua band on my watch here. Like,
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well, there was a period of time in which I was known to, like, extended family members and stuff like that as, like, the guy who likes bourbon.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even though, I mean, I liked bourbon, but I was never, like, a bourbon guy, you know? So I would get, like, bourbon products for Christmas and stuff like that.
Once they know one thing, you get associated with that, and that's your
Yeah.
gift thing for the rest of your life until you make a scene at a party.
Yeah. I guess people just figured out that I don't drink anymore. So.
I was going to say, since you've ceased drinking for fun or any reason, do you get bourbon gifts still and just look at them like, what?
I don't think so. That's actually one right there behind you, that little Kentucky thing.
That is those are the bottles that you drink when you want to drink at work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I once received bourbon soap.
What? Do you want to smell like bourbon? I thought that's generally a bad thing if you walk around smelling like alcohol. That's generally something that you get in trouble for at work.
It had a nice smell to it, but it didn't really reek of alcohol. You know what I mean?
No.
It's really hard to explain. Anyway.
How does alcohol not smell like alcohol?
I don't know. Anyway, it was a very thick bar of soap, and it was very pleasant to use.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I can see the concept of
a thick bar of soap. Now I'm imagining two soaps, like if I heat them up and fuse them together, if I got like a giant bar of soap, that could feel luxurious.
Actually, you know what? Now I think about it, I've gotten other like fancy bars of soap for Christmas in the past. I like differently themed, and they've all been really nice. So maybe I should get into luxury soap.
And I think I heard this on, I don't remember, like maybe an old Waypoint podcast. This sounds like an Austin Walker comment. But if you are ever at a loss for what to get someone for a gift, get them a really nice version of something they already have and would never buy for themselves. Like a nicer set of silverware, or like better plates, or like luxurious soap or good shampoo. You know what I mean? Like, you have to kind of know the person to know what they like if it's like a personal use object like that. But like something shitty they have that can be replaced with something better that's not too expensive. I don't know, like if their blender is all fucked up and they're complaining about their blender all the time, get them a good blender. One that can blend efficiently.
Yeah, we really have gotten to the point in the realm of gift giving with extended family where it's just like everybody's just sending their Amazon wish list and shit.
Yeah.
And it's very shitty.
Takes the magic away.
It sucks. Surprise me with some nice... Give me some soap.
Yeah. Give me something nice that you got at Bed Bath and Beyond. I bet they sell soap there.
Kal-El's going to buy some soap.
I can see it.
No soap!
Kal-El's going to buy some soap, put it on his bookshelf, and never read it.
I wonder if you bookshelf some soap, is that going to present a pleasant aroma indefinitely?
Indefinitely?
Like, what if your house just smells like clean because you have soap positioned everywhere? Like, soap is always going to be clean. You can't make the soap dirty.
You might be onto something.
What if you put soap in a wax burner? You think that'll work?
I think it might work.
I think that could work. Fake net, will that work?
Initializing fake net.
Sure, it'll work great to burn your house down.
WP says a $15 Patreon tier where we get goat soap based on the season. Can't wait for Balam Garden Scent.
A collaboration.
Goat Cafe Cross Retrograde Amnesia. This soap is designed to smell like Starkey.
Oh man, I would love to smell like Starkey.
What do you think Starkey's? I think Starkey just smells like soap.
I think he smells like nothing because he comes from space.
No, he smells like a recently sanitized operating room.
Oh yeah, been in plenty of those. General hospital smell, etc.
Yeah, that's good. Christopher Lambert.
Raiden. Are we just saying names, or what are we?
We were talking about Christopher's earlier, or Chris's earlier.
Oh yeah, that's a good Chris.
Mr. Dad says Star Wars Outlaws does a good robot with a cloak. Might have to play it now.
I feel like I would have liked that game if I picked it up.
Yeah, I actually feel the same way. Lots of good examples. Even Ava Unit 02 was donning a cloak when it was surfing on that battleship, according to
the second part
32.
of that sentence is way better than the first part of that sentence.
Yeah, that's true. Neat says hooded cloaks are a thing.
So just a sleeveless trench coat with a hood?
I guess. I don't know why, but Cuddle posted a poster of Frankie Goes to Hollywood Relax. I like that song.
I said relax in the cadence of relax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's a good pickup, though. Surprised
I didn't pick it up.
Promoted someone to...
Shaggy32 says, Modular's Sega Saturn RPG video talks about Cyberdoll, and it seems insane in the best way.
Modular makes good videos.
Good videos.
I'm not sure how that's not how I've said that word in my head, but I trust your pronunciation here, Chris.
I've never really tried to say it out loud before. It just came out that way.
I think in my head it was like a Majular, because it reminded me of Majula from Dark Souls 2, but now I'm paranoid I'm not saying that word correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like when a JRPG is described as insane. That makes me want to play it. You know what else looks insane? Racing Lagoon.
Racing Lagoon does seem insane. Shotguy32 says, shout out to Phantasy Star 2 where you need a magic hat to talk Desolesians. Wait, sorry, I mean a magic hat. They'll be pissed if you wear the magic hat.
I wish I understood this reference.
I know, but I love it nonetheless. Shotguy32 goes on to say, if you wear a magic hat, the Desolesians are jerks, but the cats are nice. If you wear a magic hat, the Desolesians are nice and the cats are jerks.
That's exceptional.
Yeah, it's really good. Broken Echo 1 says, are we still considering our real net pleasure trip to San Diego? Are we going to San Diego? Is that a thing? I was near San Diego recently.
That could have been mentioned. I haven't been to California in 10 years.
WP says, I think Raja's extra panel with nothing on it is no one laughing at the joke and just silence. So
that's probably correct.
It's not just you.
That's pretty funny. That's an excellent way to use the interface to create an effect like that. Like, that's actually really clever, I think. I wonder if that was a localization choice or if the original was like that. Like, how do you do a deadpan in a game without animated character faces in a non-manga panel cutscene? That's the only way to do it. That's great.
Only other way to do it is a Suikoden 2 long ellipsis.
Yeah, Ellipsis could also do that.
Elongated ellipsis. Broken Echo One says, damn, I want to be a Gengar guy. Have you seen the Gengar guy, the local Gengar guy?
There's a local Gengar guy?
Yeah, he's got a Jeep Wrangler that is purple with Gengar decals in it.
Gengar out.
And the person driving it looks like what
Gengar.
You would not expect them to look like.
I have some pretty wide expectations here for this, but I can't wait to see it, Chris.
You will see it. I've seen it twice. It's really nice looking.
My favorite recurring vehicle that I see over and over again, I haven't seen it lately, but it was also a Jeep Wrangler, and it was a guy who would exclusively drive it while dressed up like a murder clown.
I'm not familiar with that guy.
He would put on like a costume to drive the car and then just drive, not like the It clown, but like something that, somewhere between It and Doink.
It and Doink.
It and Doink.
Wow, there's a wide range between those two, though. Shugguy32 says, Gengar guy sounds way too much like Gao Geiger. It's true.
I feel it.
Gao Geiger kind of looks like Predacon.
Well, no, I like Gengar guy because of the alliteration. What is Predacon?
I mean Predaking, excuse me.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you, RealNet, for joining us. We'll see you in the next episode of Retrograde Amnesia. This episode was recorded on January 21st, 2026. Thank you, Mark, for the intro music.
You're welcome, Chris.
Find us on Bluesky, YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia, or on the internet at retroam.cam. And of course, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam and get bonus episodes, miniseries, live recording sessions, and access to the RealNet. Eric, until next time.
Thank you, Mark.
I said thank you, Mark.
I know, so did I.
Oh, well, thanks, Mark.
You're welcome, Chris.
Destructoid, at some point that was a good website.
I think it still exists, but it's not really a website. It's just a...
I don't know what it is anymore.
SEO farm.
Yeah.
Damn. I think the only video game website that I still look at because it is readable is videogameschronicle.com.
No, I've never been there.
Jeff Gerstmann promotes it a lot. It's pretty good for like, if you want to get a sense of like what's going on in the gaming news mostly. They do reviews and stuff too, but it's mostly news.
I liked Polygon before it got all fucked up.
Yeah, Polygon fell out of the rotation pretty quickly. Oh, Nintendo Switch 2 faces a price increase in 2026, research firm predicts.
No shit?
Well, good thing I've already gotten mine and I've already stopped playing it.
I was going to say, you've put what, 2 to 3 hours in that?
Yeah.
Call it right now. What do you play more in 2026? Nintendo Switch 2, Analog Pocket, or Steam Hand Deck, whatever that thing's called. Power rank them.
Oh, Steam Deck is definitely number one because that thing is used pretty regularly by myself.
Let's assume there is a new Mario, but not a new Zelda this year. Actually, you didn't play the last Mario. It's not even a fucking draw for you.
What was the last Mario?
Super Mario Wonder.
I have it. I installed it on my Switch too.
Did you play Bowser's Fury?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say the Switch 2 will probably get more than the Analog Pocket.
That's the bet now?
Because I do sort of like Donkey Kong. I don't know how many hours I put into it, maybe 5.
I sort of like this video game that I'm playing.
But I haven't touched it since the Christmas break ended, so...
Nintendo is for breaks.
Nintendo is for breaks.
Gamers are for Steam.
Yeah, but I don't think I've played anything on Steam either. I've been playing Phantasy Star 4.
Yes, I was going to say, I've been editing a 2.5-hour wife podcast for the last 48 hours.
Yeah, well...
It's done. I got it. It's done.
Yeah, it's done. It's going to
Chris will put it out soon.
It's going to be put out soon.
Are you going to release the 7-hour cut?
The 7-hour cut of the Sonic Adventure Infinite Perfect episode at Patreon.
To the masses?
I am to the masses or to the Patreon?
Oh, to the Patreon. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I am.
I didn't know if that was like an experimental thing, if it would even fucking work with the file.
That's the thing. I don't know if it'll work or not.
We should cut it into 7 episodes.
I'm pretty sure it won't work on the public on Libsyn. It might work on Patreon. I don't know.
You can just like post a link, post a fucking Google Drive link. Here's the raw uncut. Get it without big podcast putting it in your phone.
It might work. I don't know.
It's on a website. I mean, you could make it an unlisted YouTube video. That's the only way because I don't handle any of this shit. That's what my brain goes to is like, here's the only way to do this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it can be an MP3. I can just put it on Discord.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking like host it on Discord, but no, you could just drop the MP3 link on Discord.
Yeah, if somebody wants to listen to it. I think it'll work.
There's nothing unique in it. I just fucked with the outtakes a little bit.
I may just have to level it. Well, I guess it's probably already leveled.
Yeah, it's a copy and paste job from the project files. Which, by the way, at the end of that, my computer was
on fire.
Was having a rough time.
Should have switched to Reaper 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm. For this exact instance.
Mr. Dad says, on a side note, can we keep an eye open for another Star Wars? 2 seems low. 2 does seem low for another Star Wars.
Yeah, with like Star Wars is something I know far more about than beginning in Phantasy Star 4 and that kind of long-term history. I mean, I haven't watched anything Star Wars in the last 5 years, but as far as the movies, yeah, I got you covered.
Okay, I'm ready.
I have 2 intros if you need.
I have one.
Okay.
I got to find the information for it, though. I have to go to Instagram for that.
You have an Instagram account?
No. Maybe on Facebook?
Dad tries to find something on the internet. He half remembers it. He's typing in the exact URL necessary to access the information. He's looking at the page.
Here it
His
is.
brow furrows. He's located it.
Well, I don't want to promote this if it's not findable.
Thanks, Chris.
Is it only on Facebook? Y'all are going to have to do a better job.
What are you talking about? You're trying to promote something, and the only thing they have to promote it is a Facebook page.
Yeah, so far.
Okay, that's not a place to start, but that is a place.
It's not great. Gonna have a talk about this. I'm gonna do it anyway. They have several goats, and they're pretty cool.
What happens if I Google goat milk soap?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Here is
real?
goatmilkstuff.com.
Okay.
How much do you want to pay for a goat milk soap unscented bar of soap?
People have a lot of money they need to spend sometimes, you know?
I'm not familiar with that at all, but I understand.
Yeah, I mean, you know. How much for one bar of soap?
Yes, and this is the entry level, and I will tell you as a hint, it is less than I expected.
$17.
$6.79.
That's not too bad for a one bar of soap.
You can also get activated bamboo charcoal goat milk soap. It comes in a bag. None of this stuff looks like soap, by the way. It looks like bricks.
Really?
Yep.
Delesian.
No.
Desolesian.
Good.
Desolesian.
So Chaz said, Roger said, what on earth are you? Chaz does not answer. No, it said that too. Like, I thought you may be going with Children of Men, but I was like, there's no way he's going to forget Children of Men. I'm going to say Shoot 'em Up.
Yeah, I won't forget that
Fucking
one.
Shoot 'em Up.
Children of Men is my favorite movie that I won't rewatch because it's too depressing.
I give it about every 5 years. Raja has had it with this shit.
Who are you people? A girl? I already said that one.
Mm-hmm.
There are other
Shapeshifters.
So make you guard. Is that what he says?
So make sure you guard.
It's your. Oh, sorry. Burp there.
Rika wants facts.
And I think NC State must have been playing. He was tuned into the NC State game. That's where he played college at.
Okay. Well, this has been your Googly Outta Minute with Chris and Eric.
Sure.
Featuring.
Hey, Cat. Good to see you again. You all right?
Yeah, I had another point I was going to make, and Googly Outta got it out of my brain. Oh.
Yeah, my arm hurts.
Poor Snake. I'll increase the level of painkillers in your blood.
Okay, but you can leave out the Benzedrine. That stuff makes me too frisky.
I guess you're not feeling too bad after all.
You know, I have a similar coffee thermos, the Contigo brand, and the bottom of it fell off, and now it can't stay level, which is very upsetting.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Anyway.
I think statistically, they're going to get one purchase out of this. Like someone from the real net is going to buy goat soap from your sister.
Oh, I thought you meant one period.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know shit about small. I mean, the only reason this podcast is commercially viable is you had an idea. I didn't have an idea. I don't know how to sell anything. Look at me.
You just did. You sold goat soap. This robot.
Manga panel cutscene. Chaz, Rika, and Rune, awash in red light, stare down their opponent with strength and vigor.
You already said that.
Yeah, I already said that.
This, what was his name?
Like, I think maybe he not...
He's every time I go past that parking lot, I'm like, that's where the wrestling was.
They did wrestling there. That happened.
That's true. Sometimes you gotta wait in the Foot Clan's house until your enemy attacks the Foot Clan, so then you can attack your enemy, who is attacking the other enemy, and then you find out later it's your dad.
Yeah, you ever see Inside Man with Clive Owen?
I think. What was the Clive Owen movie where he was in
Shoot 'em up.
Shoot 'em up. Thank you. That's what I. That's all I needed. I was gonna say it was in the crank genre.
Yeah, Shoot 'em up is in the genre of crank. Absolutely. The entire conversation.
4 Moldavians feel, fly, and fall right on my temple hall.
I think you mean flee, fly, and fall, and the script is once again fucked up. Raja seems to ignore the imperative weight of the condition.
This sounds there must be a malfunction in the Dezolis for Christmas in the past. I like only other way to do it is a playtime